that case, the investigation started at the end of 2023. But the raid, it was all about the raid, baby. All about the raid. All about the raid.
Yeah, no, the raid actually
Everything
showed
came out.
us. Yeah, if we go back to the details of the raid, I mean, hell, it was all there. But again, the prosecution didn't do their overall due diligence. They maybe were aiming too high.
Aiming too high. How can you say aiming too high? They weren't aiming at all.
They were looking for the RICO.
No, they
They were
weren't.
looking.
They weren't looking for the RICO. If they were looking for the RICO, they would have put Little Rod on the stand. That would have gave him the RICO. They would have put Eddie Kane on the stand. If they wanted the S trafficking charges to go through, they would have actually put the evidence out there. If they wanted it to go through, they would have charged for the guns and for the pharmaceuticals. They would have done it. They didn't do it.
Yeah,
Want to know why? Because it wasn't about any of that. I got another theory. You curious?
shoot.
It's not about putting Diddy in jail for years. It was about taking away all of his power. Everything that I said about those tapes is real. Everything that I said about all of the stuff that was on those tapes is real. Think about the amount of blackmail power Diddy had. And now that people are looking into all of his ties, for crying out loud, they're talking about there might be some tapes of him with people from the royal family. Matter of fact, the amount of blackmail evidence that he has sounds like it's about as extensive as Jeffrey Epstein. His son came out. All these people in the Epstein files and they walking around and my dad's in jail. And stupid ass Curtis Jackson gonna come out and say that's because your dad had his own files just like Epstein.
I mean, was he wrong?
Diddy is the black Jeffrey Epstein, without a doubt. Somebody that I talk to that has become a confidant in my life, he likes to call him Blackstein. That's what he calls Diddy. He calls him Blackstein.
Man, God damn it. Do you feel there was, of course, Diddy did
I
not
want you
get.
to think about this. I want you to think about this. Without all of his little special files and without all of his videotapes and without all of his blackmail stuff that he was using to keep people in line, is Diddy going to be that powerful when he gets out? They might as well have cut his balls off.
I mean, Donald Trump is president.
They might as well have cut his balls off. And guess what? Guess who is in control of all of those files? Epstein and Diddy's, the federal government. They have it all. They don't need him anymore. The raid wasn't about getting ready to prepare to take him down. They wanted to take the files. Why do you think the election was as heated as it was? Because whoever won the election got control of all the files.
Yeah, the Hollywood elite.
That big,
Um,
beautiful bill went through real easy. And it wasn't just Democrats opposing it, it was Republicans too. Everybody got on board real fast for a bill that nobody wanted. For crying out loud. Even the mayor of New York, Eric, was he? He's a new, he's got a new passport, I believe to Albania or some shit. He got, chin checked about a few things. And all of a sudden, everything that he was refusing to do, he just decided to do and got himself a new passport At the same time, isn't that amazing? Like nobody's paying attention.
Yeah, I mean, damn. These
Notice they got Diddy set to be in jail throughout this whole administration. All he comes out when this administration is about to come to a close. The simple fact that it was Mike Tyson that was the one running notes back and forth from the jail to the White House trying to get Diddy pardoned. Like a lot of people aren't paying attention to a lot of things.
no, without question. Again, like you said, there was terabytes upon terabytes of files.
And none of that made it into the trial. Meanwhile, he did not call not one character witness to testify on his behalf. Why not? Everybody got all these wonderful things to say about him now. Usher talking, even Stevie J. Stevie is back out on the streets talking about how that's his friend, and he don't know this man that they talk about. And the only reason he in jail is because Stevie said that Diddy stood up to the man about his liquor, and the man put him in the jail. No, all of you people that wrote letters. No, why didn't y'all show up to court? If y'all believed he was such a good guy, why didn't you testify on his behalf? Oh, that's right. You go to jail for perjury. There's no way y'all could have told the truth on the stand because all it would have taken is for one lawyer to decide to go rogue and ask you a real question. Either you would have had to have been facing perjury charges or, I don't know, guaranteeing Diddy's conviction. Like Stevie is the last person that should be talking. Because most of the dirt that Diddy was doing, he was doing it with him. Of course. Didn't y'all notice everybody got quiet? Oh, I don't know. I was never at the party. Oh, they wasn't those kind of parties. Even fucking goofy ass Lizzo. You're acting like that man. Every party he threw, and he did stuff for the children.
Mm.
How's all that pick me shit working out for you now, Lizzo? Fat and unattractive. That's what they had to say. So,
You know, Kevin Hart was at the parties.
yeah,
Uh,
Kevin Hart was at the parties. He actually hosted a few.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Cat Williams said he was there, didn't go in, but he sat in the parking lot.
Yeah, where the shuttles were. That's what Cat Williams said. I'm not even gonna get into it because there's enough that Cat's going on. Like he's got his own lawsuit now. His bodyguard is suing him while he's, facing trial for taking out that comedian slash bouncer that was working for him. There's a lot of stuff going on there. A lot.
Okay, well,
You wanna
let's
know what
keep.
was really sad? A PDF ring just got busted up. Guess what they call themselves recently? They call themselves the Diddy Disciples.
Damn, the Diddy disciples is crazy.
It is. It's crazy work.
Oh man.
Crazy work.
Um. Okay. We're gonna jump around a little bit here, but we got to get your take, Jag, on the Michael movie came out,
Yeah.
and as you know, Janet wanted no parts of it. Um. But this is a biopic, and as of right now, it's the highest grossing biopic, beating
Ever.
out Bohemian Rhapsody, beating out
Yep.
all other biopics.
And it should.
Um, did you expect that from a Michael movie with Jafar Jackson starring as Michael?
Absolutely. I expect that about a Michael Jackson biopic, period. No matter who was playing it. The simple fact that it was his nephew just added to the hype. The simple fact that the Jackson family, for the most part, was behind it and people got to see that dynasty come back together again and, revive and all of that. Like it was like I've never seen this many clips about the Jackson family ever on social media.
Right, back in the algorithm for real. Back in the algorithm.
Never. Never. And it's amazing because like a lot of times when you would see like old Jackson 5 stuff, it would just like be like hardcore fans and some people who, keep up with the archives of old Motown and things of that nature. But you never saw the stuff like go viral, viral, viral like that. So it's pretty awesome to see, and remembering what Latoya looked like before, she let a plastic surgeon get to her and just what they all look like, just watching the evolution of that family.
All right.
And people keep forgetting like Janet's entire life has been lived on stage, her entire life. She's been
Correct.
performing since she was knee high, so I think that's awesome. I think that's amazing. I think everybody has a bunch of things to say about it. But yeah, of course.
Yep.
I mean, Michael Jackson touched the world.
Real life.